Radio guys, so welcome to 12 Apostle Helicopters. My name's Sol. You can see yourself there, we are recording. So give it a wave and say g'day. Keep this one really close, it's voice activated. We obviously don't touch our doors or our seatbelts unless there is an emergency. If you do need to hang on to anything, there is a handle up here. We're off to London Bridge, roughly 15 minutes in the air. I'll pop it onto our tower camera for takeoff. You ready to go?
Traffic helicopter Zulu Victor Delta, departing the Apostle Paddock, 500 westbound over water for London Bridge, traffic Port Campbell.
So guys, we're just going to fly out over the coast here. So all the apostles will be out the right hand side. So these are all the apostles here, guys. Originally they were actually called something else. They were called the Sow and the Piglets, with Muttonbird Island up here being the Sow and then these being all the piglets. But they did change the name back in 1950 and now known as the 12 Apostles.
How many left?
We've got 8, so we'll count them on the return trip. This big one here will be the last one. So the next two, they're called the Twin Sisters. So they did look like identical twins, but as you can see, the one on the right, the head's fallen off that one. Salt and pepper shaker, that makes more sense on the return trip. That long skinny one there, that's called the Razorback, and behind the Razorback you'll see the Lockhart Gorge car park. So there are a number of self-guided walking trails from the Lockhart that'll lead you out to these clifftop lookouts. This is Muttonbird Island just here, guys. Behind the island you'll see the blowhole. Thunder Cave is this inlet, and then Broken Head. So the next one we're coming up on, you sort of need to use your imagination a little bit. It's called the Baker's Oven, so it's supposed to resemble an old style wood fire oven. I reckon it looks more like a T-bone steak. What do you reckon? A couple of dirt tracks that'll lead you off the Great Ocean Road to the cliff's edge here. So that big one you can see coming into view here, that's Sentinel Rock. That's the largest formation in the Port Campbell National Park. That one stands at around 200 feet above sea level. So to put that into perspective, it's about the same size as a 10-storey building. So that's the Great Ocean Road there, leading down into the township of Port Campbell. Have you guys been down there yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you notice all the erosion along this section is quite significant. I reckon it's eroding between 2 and 5 centimetres every year. So this next little stretch here, that's called 2 Mile Bay. As the name suggests, it is roughly 2 mile long. There is a reef just below the water surface here that the surfers will use a jet ski to get towed in onto the wave, which is pretty cool to watch. So at the end of 2 Mile Bay, you'll see the arch. Quite a unique feature, that one. It is sometimes confused for London Bridge. London Bridge is on the other side of this point. We'll go and have a look at that, and then we'll have to turn around and head on back. So again, it doesn't look it from up here, but that's actually large enough to fit this aircraft through. There are a little cliff-top lookout you can see there from the car park, so go and judge for yourself. And on this point here, you'll notice a set of steps carved into the cliff face. They've been there for over 100 years. The local fishermen use them nowadays to do a little bit of rock fishing down there. So extremely dangerous, but... And then this is London Bridge. So it did join to the mainland, but back in 1990 that section there fell away. Left 2 visitors stranded on the island. They then needed to be rescued by helicopter. So I'm going to pop it back onto the internal camera, guys. We'll climb up and have a look at the left-hand side. So whereabouts are you guys from?
Italy.
From Italy and
Italy.
China. From China, yeah? You just holidaying in Australia, guys, or?
Yeah, I
Yep.
live in
You, sorry?
Sydney.
Oh, just keep this really close.
Living in Sydney.
You're living in Sydney, are you? Studying or working?
Working.
Working, cool.
Yeah.
How do you like Sydney?
I prefer Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne's a better city.
Yeah.
And what about you, mate?
We are here just for holiday and then
Yep.
move it to Sydney.
Moving to Sydney, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And the last time I come, someone said can go fly through the hole, fly through the cave. Or
The archway?
Yeah.
Who said that?
I'm not,
The other pilot?
Yeah, other pilot. That was the yellow helicopter.
Oh, the yellow, yeah, that's a while ago, yeah.
Yeah.
So Port Campbell Township again, pretty small little town, roughly 600 or 700 local residents. Does get quite a bit busier in the summer holidays.
Summer season here starts from January approximately.
No, summer starts in December, yeah, January, February.
Okay.
So we're coming back up to Sentinel Rock here. To the right of that, you'll see Horseshoe Cove. That's actually home to a small colony of fairy penguins. So we've got 3 colonies in the National Park here. There's one on the other side of London Bridge. There's one here and also one down at the Apostle Lookout. Have you guys been down to Phillip Island?
No.
No. Every sunset, the penguins come out of the water and up the ocean, up the beach.
Yeah. Oh, here?
Also here, yeah.
Oh.
So this is all Port Campbell National Park. There's roughly about 1,800 hectares of parkland. Stretches from Princetown down here all the way up to Peterborough on the other side of London Bridge. There is also a Marine National Park down here, but that one's only about 750 hectares. So this is Muttonbird Island, sort of shaped like a seahorse from up here. So that's where the ship the Lockhart ran aground back in 1878. So sailing along this way when it struck the southern tip and sunk within about 10 minutes. And unfortunately 52 people lost their lives and only 2 survived. They were washed up onto the beach, you can see at the base of that car park.
So this is the first one, is it?
This big one here, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 2 on the other side aren't included in the Apostles. They're called Gog and Magog. I don't know why they didn't include them. But the pile of rocks you see on the foreshore there, that was the 9th one. That fell down back in 2005. Behind Gog and Magog, you'll see another car park. There's a set of steps there that'll lead you down onto the beach. They're called Gibson Steps.
Port Campbell traffic, helicopters will leaving the Delta, 8 and the Apostle 750 and understand the Apostle Port Campbell traffic.
So have your camera ready at the left-hand side and we'll see if we can get the postcode shot. So guys, when we do get on the ground, I'll just ask that you leave the doors to the ground staff. They'll come and let you off the aircraft.
Yep.
So guys, I'll pop it onto the internal camera and you can give it a wave and say goodbye. There we go. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye.